The efforts of any company are judged at the point of sale, being virtual or physical. At the moment of truth, when the shopper decides to buy one brand instead of another. During these critical seconds, packaging plays the most important role. The effectiveness of packaging depends on its capacity to generate an immediate emotional impact. Beloved brands can be rejected at the point of sale when compared with able packaging design that instantly magnetizes the brain. How is this possible? Packaging materials matter. Shapes, forms, and colors matter. The principles of good design are wired in our brain and transcend time and cultures. We like certain textures, shapes, colors more than others, but even more importantly, the brain is designed to spot inconsistencies. Recognizing ruptures of patterns has helped us survive for thousands of years. Leaving packaging to chance means that you considerably undermine all the efforts you have made up to that point to spot an innovative product idea, test it, produce the product, and support it with advertising. All these are suspended during the few seconds when the shopper decides to buy your product or your competitor's product. At this moment, you need the power of good packaging that works on both the conscious and unconscious levels. Designing for the rational level, your packaging will become quickly dated because this level is subject to cultural differences, trends in fashion, and continual fluctuation. On the other hand, the principles underlying visceral design are wired in our brain and they are consistent across people and cultures. If you design according to these rules, your packaging will always be attractive. Till recently, most companies left the packaging design process to the responsibility of procurement departments. The main objective of procurement was to reduce costs, not to understand the unconscious impact of packaging. But as more and more companies become aware of the power of packaging, marketing and even top management are involved. They suddenly understand that semiotics, semantics, biology and neuroscience can help them optimize the entire effort of the company. The conscious thinking is very slow. It requires a lot of effort, concentration and commitment to take even the most trivial of decisions. Shoppers do not have time to think. In effective packaging, the shape, the fonts, the messages, the symbols, etc. tell a very consistent and compelling story that becomes irresistible to the brain. The unconscious world is populated by emotions. Thus, packaging design that works viscerally helps the brain automatically comprehend and authenticate what the brand and the product are all about. The products feel alive on the shelf because they trigger human values in the brain. Biologically useful cues are intrinsically pleasurable as they have helped us survive and thrive. The secretion of dopamine, which is the neurotransmitter that boosts activity, optimism and happiness at just the right time, the moments when the decision is taken, dramatically changes the purchasing odds. The products with a story rooted in biology outperform products that lack one because they are empty of meaning and become immediately deselected by the brain. The brain is always in search for meaning. Consequently, when it gets clear, familiar meaning in line with the way it categorizes everything, it is very happy. This means that the packaging that captures what's important for the brand in images, shapes, colors, words, fonts, etc. becomes the greatest asset of a company. It works in the same way on both rational and unconscious levels. Emotions bypass the analytical part of the brain. They allow people to vicariously experience what everyday life denies them. We resonate with packaging when it resonates within us. This packaging is based on some human value. What do all these mean? Think again if you are examining to homogenize packaging. Think again if you consider packaging simply as a cost. Do invest in packaging because it is the most valuable asset of your company. It can underline or undermine all the efforts of your organization. Packaging is inseparable from the product, it is actually part of it. Packaging delivers the experience your brand promises. Most importantly, packaging is there during the moment of truth at the critical nanoseconds when the sale is made or lost forever.